Hello, I am Miss Mandia and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a little Christmas video game vlog. I know this is a kind of weird video for me, but I've just been so excited about Christmas. I've been having a self-care, play lots of video games kind of week, and I feel like sharing that with you. So, I'm in love with the Grandia series, which is why my username is Miss Mandia, and I've been lucky enough to receive some beautiful games from my husband this Christmas to add to my Grandia shelf. This first one is the Japanese version of Grandia 3. Now, there is an English-US version, but it actually never released in Australia, which is where I lived up until a few months ago. So I'm very excited to play it, hopefully one day soon. He also gave me the original game on the Sega Saturn, which is so cool. I think this version of it is exclusive to Japan. And it's funny actually, a few Christmases ago he got me the Japanese PS1 version. So yeah, I'm slowly accumulating every version of every Grandia game, but you know, it's very special to me. And probably the most exciting thing here is Grandia Parallel Trippers on Game Boy Color. I was so surprised to open this, it's something I've been wanting for a while. Now this game is a Japan exclusive, and from what I can gather online, it seems to be about some school students who find themselves teleported into a version of the world of Grandia. I do hope to learn Japanese one day, but for now I'm just so happy that I can enjoy this little package. It's got the box and everything, and the cart is so pretty. I used to have a Game Boy, and my collection consisted of Winnie the Pooh, Blue's Clues, Stuart Little, and Pokemon Red. So it's really cool to have a game from a series that is so important to me on such a nostalgic console. So as a Christmas treat to myself, I decided to replay 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, or 999, which is so incredibly dear to my heart. The original is a DS visual novel puzzle game, but recently I've been playing the HD remaster on PC, which is decent, but I always prefer the DS. And this game is really made for the DS. A quick summary of the story for those who haven't played it. 9 people are kidnapped, thrown onto a sinking cruise liner, and forced to play the nonary game. They have 9 hours to solve escape room puzzles behind a series of numbered doors, and they can't leave until they reach the number 9 door. The mastermind, Zero, has a lot of rules about what they can and can't do in the game, and the penalty for breaking them is death via internal bomb. I don't want to take up all your time talking about it, but I'll just say that it's my favourite story that I've ever experienced. And I was long overdue for a replay, so I've really loved coming back to it after all this time. My sister is also a fan of 999, or Zero Escape, and she picked out this really cool DIY treasure box for my niece to gift me for Christmas. And I love it so much. I think I'll put some sort of 999 themed treasure in there. I got lots of other lovely gifts from my family too. My mum and dad somehow managed to find the exact colour towels I'd been wanting to go with my, Final Fantasy XIV shower curtain. My sister gave me the Switch version of Miitopia, which I am stoked about. The premise is basically, it's an RPG, but the main characters are your Miis, so you get to design your whole party and even the NPCs if you want. As you can see, I made a bunch of 999 characters. I love playing light-hearted games like this around Christmas time. It brings back memories of like the year we got a Nintendo Wii for Christmas and I played a bunch of Sports Resort and Wii Music with my family. There's just a lot of joy to be had in games like this. Something I always love to do on Christmas is work on a craft project. Ever since I was little, I'd always be given something I could build or create because I love making things. Last Christmas, my parents gave me these little Lugia and Hoenn model kits. I was waiting until I moved to put them together because I thought that they would be easier to transport overseas if I kept them in the box. but this week I finally put them together. I was wanting these to go with my Heart Gold and Soul Silver shelf. So anyway, that was really fun, and it really made it feel like Christmas. We've been watching a lot of Christmas movies leading up to Christmas, but this week I started watching Final Fantasy XIV Dad of Light. It's not Christmassy in any way, but it's really cool. It's a series about a young man trying to connect with his emotionally distant father by convincing him to play Final Fantasy XIV, and then befriending him in the game while keeping his true identity a secret. They used real gameplay, which is really cool, and the story is quite touching. It's based on a real family, I believe. So lastly, I think the most nostalgic Christmas activity for me is curling up on the couch and playing a DS game. I got my DS for Christmas, I think in 2008, and the first game I played was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon: Explorers of Time. And that game was magical. The story completely blew me away. It was much more emotional and deep than I was expecting from a Pokemon game. So this year I decided to play Blue Rescue Team, which I'd been meaning to play pretty much ever since I finished Explorers of Time. So it's kind of a big moment for me. And it really made it feel like Christmas. So that was my Christmas. With the state of things at the moment, I unfortunately haven't been able to see my family. It's actually the first Christmas I've ever been away from home, so, you know, it's a little bit sad. But video games are such a happy thing for me, and I found it really comforting letting myself enjoy them and indulge in the memories they've brought me, and also the joy in experiencing new things that carry those happy feelings from the past. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday season and have a lovely new year.